quieter ways. She advised him on when to sell timber, when to buy land from desperate ranchers without insulting them, when not to trust a merchant smile, and when prices would turn. She organized his notes, improved his trade routes, and convinced him to buy 2 adjoining parcels others considered useless. A year later, a grazing outfit paid him handsomely for access. Then came cattle, then freight contracts, then more land. People said Gideon had become rich because he married a good woman. Gideon knew the truth was stranger. He had always had strength, money, and stubborn endurance. Eliza gave those things direction. Within 2 years, the whole town was in shock. The giant who used to keep to himself now owned more land than men who had mocked him. The quiet woman who once asked for scraps now settled disputes, spotted lies, and knew the hidden reason behind half the bargains in town. Old women loved her. Careless men feared her. Gideon loved her before he admitted it. He loved that she saved him the crisp ends of bread because she noticed he reached for them first. He loved that she never filled silence just to escape it. He loved her dry wit, her patience with children, and the way she set her hand on his shoulder when she wanted to stop his anger without embarrassing him in front of others. He might have lived the rest of his life in peace if not for the letter. It arrived in late autumn in an expensive envelope. Eliza saw the seal before Gideon broke it, and all color left her face. Inside was one sentence. "I know where you found her, and I know what she did before she became your saint." There was no signature. Gideon looked up. Eliza had stepped back from the table, as if distance might weaken the words. "What does it mean?" he asked. She did not answer. Eliza, when she finally spoke, her voice was under such tight control it sounded fragile. "Before Red Flint, I worked for a man named August Renshaw." "Who?" "A broker, a land dealer, a financier, a thief in a clean coat." "You kept his books?" "Yes." "That cannot be all." "No." She pressed her hands flat against the table. "He used information. He wanted to know who was weak, who could be frightened, who would sign bad paper if the right pressure were applied. I found those things for him. I listened. I sorted people. I helped him ruin them." Gideon said nothing. "A widow lost her grazing land because of facts I uncovered. A shopkeeper was driven into debt because I traced what his son had stolen. Families were forced out over numbers built from lies. I told myself it was only paper. No blood, no bullets. But it was ruin all the same." She swallowed. "I left after I saw children turned out in winter over a false debt I helped create. I stole copies of Renshaw's ledgers and ran." Gideon felt as if a